YouTube friends.
I'm Leah.
I'm Cinnamon.
And we're with Lularoe, Leah and Cinnamon. And we wanted to tell you a little bit about our Lula adventure and how we got to the place where we are today. So,
Which, as you can see behind us, is ready for a sale.
Yeah. It's our launch party night, and we're super excited to sell some of our Lula goods. So do you want to talk about how we started?
Well, Leah had been kind of trolling online, looking at lots of different sites and buying things as presents for her friends. And she'd kind of been doing some investigating, kind of looking at what it would take to do it and what it work. We both work full-time as teachers. Could we make it work as a part-time job? And in May, we decided that, in fact, we could make it work. And we found some people to sponsor us and to shadow and to do some things with. And we signed up on May 22nd.
And we were really intimidated at first by the initial investment. So I happened to just be making a deposit at a bank one day, and the woman behind the counter said something like, "Oh, I see that you're not utilizing our 12-month interest-free credit card." And I was like, "There's a what now?" Because that's exactly what we needed, was a 12-month interest-free credit card. And so our recommendation, at least how we've been doing it, is we put our initial inventory and
all of our supplies, the racks, the hangers, the containers for the leggings, the bags to carry merchandise, everything,
on that 12-month interest-free credit card. And we're going to pay that down as we sell items, and then also continue to put new inventory on that credit card. So I think that the initial investment is so intimidating at the beginning, but one, we were splitting it, so that made it half as intimidating, and two, being able to defer for a year. And this credit card will only charge interest on what remains on the card after 12 months. And we agreed that if things hadn't worked out so that we could pay back the balance in 12 months, then we needed to look at some other options. Yeah. Something wasn't working.
Right. We're quite confident that's not going to be the case, especially after our first party. We're feeling really good that we're not going to need the full 12 months. But again, if we hadn't been able to do it in 12 months, we will look at it and make sure that this is the right thing for us.
So we signed up in May, and then do you want to talk a little bit about what we did from May until when we got the call?
So from May, when we submitted our paperwork, to when we got the call, we did a couple of things that we think are really important to share with you. One is shadowing. We went and shadowed our sponsors. We shadowed not only just sitting at a party and doing nothing, so just to see what it looked like as a perspective of I'm not there to shop, I'm just here to watch. We also shadowed where we helped set everything up and take everything down.
Start to finish.
Start to finish, but we didn't do any of the sales end of that sale. We just helped with the setup, which was really important for us to understand that we could get that accomplished in an hour. We were worried, that seems like a lot to do, but really there's a system and it works.
And it also gave us a good idea of how many racks we needed, how many pieces fit per rack, and what the different pieces were. Even at that point, I didn't know every single piece in the Lularoe line. So
the next time we shadowed, we actually helped with checkout, which gave us a good chance to get to know Audrey, the checkout system, and how that works, and could we manage that. And we were pretty confident about that anyway, but yes, that worked out for us, so we did that. We also shadowed an online party because that was something new to us. Of course, we understand Facebook, love it, use it, but how do we run a sale? And we've purchased from all kinds of Facebook sales, but could we set it up, run it, and be successful ourselves?
Maybe a few too many online sales.
Shh, don't tell our husbands. So we sat and helped upload the pictures, make the albums, create everything, and watched that sale happen from the perspective of the person running the sale.
Yeah, answered questions of people that were commenting sold or sold pending. So that was very helpful.
So it was really important. We also purchased then, which was so scary because we hadn't gotten the call that we were getting the product. We were, it's overwhelming. As soon as we start this credit card, that means that it's real.
Clock starts ticking.
But we went and bought the racks, the hangers. We bought hangers at Costco. We did find that was the best price. We got racks online. We got the big blue IKEA bags. We bought some Rubbermaid tubs to put and we had all that ready to go.
Mm-hmm. We bought a mannequin online. We bought a tripod and this handy dandy clicker, tripod for our phone and a clicker, Bluetooth and active so that we could do videos. We bought kids' clothes hangers at Walmart. We bought some other essential things like a system for displaying our clothes for online parties, something that for a backdrop, and something to display the size and the price and the style of the item. We also, did I say mirrors?
No, we got full-length mirrors.
Full-length mirrors. We did get some smaller plastic totes or buckets. I don't know what the word is. Yeah. To use during online sales. And then we also ordered business cards. We printed off things from Audrey, like a sizing chart, and a price guide. We did some research on how we wanted to reward customers when there's a party that doesn't have a hostess. We printed out gift certificates and care cards for the clothing. We put out feelers to people about hosting parties and looked at dates for when we would be available for parties. We came up with an sign-up bonus for hostesses from our launch party. So if people come to our launch party, they can pick a wine bag that has a date on it or 2 dates on it for possible parties, pick a bottle of wine, and then pick a pair of leggings. I think it was, pick a date, pick a bottle, pick a pair. Yep. And then they go home with a bottle of wine in a bag that has the date of their party, and then at their party they get to have a pair of leggings for free.
I want to say something about the mirrors. We did just buy inexpensive full-length mirrors at like Walmart, which today when we booked a party, the person who we were booking with said, I don't have any full-length mirrors in my house. So important to have mirrors that you can take, because not everybody does own a full-length mirror.
Yes, and I think that's important for the customer to be able to use, yeah. The last thing that I was thinking of that we bought was a travel pop-up dressing room. And that's just so if we go to hostesses' houses who maybe only have 1 bathroom, no bedrooms to try things on in, or a vendor event. We thought at first that we would put off buying that, but then it kind of fell in our laps, so we bought that right away.
And we also bought, and this is because her husband is a rock star.
Oh, yes.
But we bought a bag. I'm not sure what the bag is normally used for.
Like drum cymbal stands.
To put all the stands in when we go to somebody's house. So all of these come down, and all the pieces can go in the bag, and the bag has wheels so we can pull it. We saw that one of the other consultants had that because her husband also a drum player, and boy, what a great idea. So we also purchased that so we'd be able to move the rack.
It's very heavy, and we can just pull it on wheels.
So now before we even had the call, we were already pretty far in debt because we'd already purchased all this stuff. So.
And I had completely cleaned out our home office so that it could become our Lula room, and we had a place to go with everything. So then we got the call on June 20th, and we placed our initial order, and we also then got right online and placed 2 more orders for kids' clothes because they didn't come in our initial package. And then we not so patiently waited for...
We got our call on July 20th.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want to make that clear so that the timing is right.
Yes, July 20th we got the call, and then we waited. It was 1 week before the packages arrived at our front door. They had told us 10 to 15 business days, and I'm glad that they did, because then it was nice that it was earlier instead of them telling us it's going to be 4 days, and then we're like twiddling our thumbs and chomping at the bit and all of those things.
And we were really anxious to quickly get that first party in because we just thought it was so important to, we've been putting tons on. That was something we had quite a presence on our Facebook page. Like we had the page and we were putting stuff all the time to get people excited about wanting to come shop, and we were putting pictures of items that they might be able to buy and excited. So we wanted to keep that going. So we got that party scheduled. The inventory came on Wednesday. We had a party scheduled for Saturday.
Yes, and so that's another really good point, that we were building up our Facebook presence with a page and a VIP group. We're doing some giveaways, and then we also were building up our presence on Instagram, just uploading photos onto there every day.
So people would be able to find us if they do a search, and people that were our friends started adding their friends, so we got a few more people following us.
And even people that we haven't met yet, when they go to our Instagram page, then they'll be able to look back at more pictures. We thought that was important. So then the inventory came. That was a wild and crazy fun day. We got everything up just as you would imagine, unpacked everything and
with the help of both sets of our parents, Dad's included,
yes.
Unpacking, unwrapping, and putting on hangers.
Yes, and then we got ready for our party. And so we had a launch on Saturday. We went from 9:30 to 2:30, which looking back, we would do about the same time. It kind of petered off of after 1:30, so maybe a 9:30 to 1:30 would be an idea for you. And then
we put that out to a vote of our followers and said what would work best for you, and it was kind of half and half. So that's why we went from morning to afternoon. But we wanted them involved. And then did we give a giveaway for the? We drew a name from those people, and
we had the voters in a pool to draw a name for a giveaway. That got them engaged, and then also thinking about how could they fit in our party in that Saturday, that particular day of the week. So then we're also having one tonight, Monday night, from 5:30 to 7:30. So really one day off in between, so that when somebody said, no, I can't make it on Saturday, we were very eager to say, well, we're also going to be open on Monday night.
Which has gotten a lot of people to say, great, I'll be there.
Yes.
So we're expecting great things.
Yes. So our first party on Saturday, we had a goal of 33 items so that we could make another purchase of inventory. And we hit 50 items.
So we were very excited.
And we're really expecting fun and big things to happen tonight. Hoping, again, a goal of 33. And we will keep you posted on what we actually do sell tonight as far as pieces, and make another video to let you know how the end of our launch goes.
And we'll let you know in our next video about reordering and how we're handling that as well.
Yeah. So I hope that this has piqued your interest in Lularoe. You can find us at Lularoe Leah and Cinnamon on Facebook, and also Lularoe Leah and Cinnamon on Instagram, and I'll put those links in the comments.
Thanks for being with us.
Take care, friends. Really?
So sorry. If you just walk over there and turn it off.